Hello and good morning to you. Listening to me here today is a very wonderful day. The time is 23 minutes past the hour of 10, and you are welcome to CIGI online platform, online radio. We are coming to you live from the city of Abuja. And wherever you're watching me, whether you are on Facebook or on YouTube, or you are listening to us via our audio streaming platform on our website, I bid you good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is CIGI, Continuity in Governance Initiative, that platform that is concerned about the views of Nigerians, about the views, of the people, and offering a platform for you to air your views, for you to have your opinion being listened to. We are also very, very, very concerned about finding the truth of issues and, of course, the forward movement of the country. My name is Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and we shall be diving straight in to the issues that we have today. And today I bring you just three major political issues that is rocking the country this morning. And very quickly, I will be starting, of course, with COVID-19. Yes, the issue here is COVID-19 and how we have spent COVID-19 funds so far. Now, just before I go into the details of that headline, I would like to tell you that you can be a part of what is going on here right now by sending us messages on our platforms. You can send us messages on our Facebook platform or on our YouTube platform, or you can go ahead to our WhatsApp platform and send us messages there. And we shall be opening the phone lines, but the number to call for you to send messages to our WhatsApp platform is right there on your screen, 0913 023 6602. I'll call that again for those of you who are listening to us via our audio platform. It is 0913 023 6602. This is the time for you to send in your comments, for you to send in your opinions about the issues that we will be talking about today. Now, let's go straight into it. COVID-19, how we have spent COVID-19 funds so far. Prince Clem Agba, Minister of State, Minister of Budget and National Planning, on Thursday gave a breakdown on the COVID-19 expenditure in the country. Agba revealed this at the COVID-19 Transparency and Accountability Project, CTAP, the conference organized by the Connected Development in partnership with Budget ID Civil Society Organization here in Abuja. According to Agba, of the 500 billion COVID-19 funds, 288 billion has been released to implementing agencies, to implementing policies and agencies to support programs of the federal government, while the ministry is now in the process of releasing additional sums to ministries, departments, and of course, agencies. He said, and I quote, "The total package includes 500 billion stimuli funds from special federal government accounts, and of course, a 1.8 trillion through other financial institutions." He says that from the 500 billion stimuli from the released 2020 budget, there is provision for 126 billion to build health systems in Nigeria to prevent possible loss of lives. He said the government set out to improve health infrastructure by building molecular labs in 52 federal medical centers and, of course, teaching hospitals across the country. Others include provisions of isolation centers, paying hazard allowance for health and professional workers, providing personal protective equipment for security agencies and hospitals to continue their operations, supporting agencies like the NCDC, NAFDAC, among others, to play their roles in combating the pandemic. I must say, at this point that more details on that story and about the breakdown on how they have been going about allocating the 500 billion for COVID-19 can be found on the New National Star website. Yes, that is www.newnationalstar.com. New National Star is a weekly newspaper that, of course, brings you the best of news in and around Nigeria and the world at large. Now, what do you think about this issue? 500 billion. 500 billion naira available to combat COVID 19. Of course, they have already begun to work with it. They've already begun to do certain things with it. But what our concern here is today is, have you benefited from this efforts? Have you been able to see the changes that it has made? I must say at this point that just a few days ago, we were able to count 9 days of no recording of COVID-19 death. And before that, it was just about an additional 20 something or 19. So do you think that this money is being used effectively? And do you think that Nigeria is doing all that they can do? We want to hear your opinions. Share them with us. Send us messages. You can send us a phone call, or you can just go straight to our Facebook page and join this conversation now, because even after this live segment is over, the conversation, of course, still continues. Now, once again, let me remind you that the number to call and the number to send your messages to is 0913 023 6602. I'll say that one more time. It is 0913 023 6602. Be a part of this discussion and let your opinion be heard. Now, very quickly, we'll be moving yet to another issue, and this is the issue of racketeering. The FG rolls out 10 passport processing centers in Nigeria. Yes, the federal government on Thursday announced various measures to address passport scarcity and racketeering by immigration officers and their collaborators at the nation's passport offices. The government said 10 special passport centers would be opened in the coming week to fast-track booklet processing, noting that the goal was to have one in each local government, university campuses, institution of higher learning, and other places. The Minister of Interior, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, who disclosed this in Abuja after a meeting with the Controller General of Immigration, Mohammed Babandede, and passport control officers, said undercover operatives wearing body cameras would also be deployed in all passport offices to detect and report any form of solicitations, inflation, improper commissioning, extortion, diversion, hoarding, and other corrupt practices. He said that no applicant would have to pay any illegitimate fees for passport processing. I don't know about you, but I feel that this might just be a very good policy or a very good thing to do right now. But the question remains, increasing passport processing centers in the nation at this moment that we are in, is that really a focus? Is that really something that we should be focusing? What really is the benefit to Nigerians amidst insecurities, amidst the treatment that you get when you try to go to other countries? What are your views? What are your opinions about this? Because that is our concern here at CIGI, continuity within good governance here in Nigeria. Like I said earlier, I have three major headlines for you today for the discussion throughout the day. And of course, the last but not the least of it all is Al Qaeda links. I stand with Pantami, says Buhari. President Muhammadu Buhari has reacted to the backlash against Issa Pantami, the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. Buhari declared his support for Pantami amidst the backlash from Nigerians. Pantami was recently linked to terrorist organizations like Al Qaeda and Taliban due to his past radical preachings. Following the emergence of his past, Nigerians have been calling for his sack and prosecution. Pantami, however, has distanced himself from such extreme groups. He also admitted making such controversial statements and claims back then was a mistake. Responding, Buhari told Nigerians to, of course, accept his apologies and to note that, of course, he has changed. Wow. This is such a very serious and sensitive issue here. The Minister of Communications and Digital Economy here, you know, some people have commented and they have said that to err is man, but to forgive is divine. The president coming out to say that he is on the side of Pantami, and he, of course, has accepted his apology and he's sure that he is a changed person from the past. Wow. Is this something that we should consider? Should we forgive and forget? Should we forgive and let go? Let's not forget that the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy is directly in charge of a lot of data of Nigerians, the NIN and BVNs, and the likes. He is the man at the ends of affairs when it comes to such issues. And these are very, very delicate issues. We heard sometimes during the week, earlier in the week, that, of course, the United States has put him on their watch list for people who are linked to terrorist activities. So what do you think? Do we forgive and do we forget? Do we forgive and let him continue? Because you cannot deny that he is a well-learned man who has brought in some innovations. What do you think? What is your opinion? That is what we are here for. CIGI, continuity in good governance. We are concerned about moving this nation forward by finding the truth of issues and, of course, giving you a platform to engage in such discussions. Now, don't forget that all the headlines that I have read out today can be found in the pages of the New National Star weekly newspaper, or you could just go straight to the website, that is www.newnationalstar.com, and you can read more details and, of course, more stories on this very, very cogent headlines. A quick recap of what we've talked about today. We've talked about COVID-19 and how the federal government has come to give us a breakdown of how the COVID-19 funds were spent and, of course, their plans for the future as regarding spending on COVID-19. And also we talked about the 10 new passport processing centers that are about to be opened in the country. Is that what the country needs now? How will that help you? How will that help shape? Will that reduce the problem that Nigerians go through when they have to travel abroad and travel to other countries? Will that change the image? And how effective would it be? These are cogent questions that need answering, cogent questions that need suggestions and that need opinion sharing in the country. And, of course, finally, our President Muhammadu Buhari, has come out to say that he is, of course, on the side of Pantami and has accepted his apologies, and is also asking that Nigerians should indeed, do the same. Once again, this is CIGI, Continuity in Governance Initiative, that platform that is concerned about moving the nation forward. You can also find us on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram, or you can just go straight to our website, www.cigi.com.ng, where you can listen to us live. We broadcast 24/7 all through the day, having guests come in to discuss such important issues. And this is the number that you can use to join the conversation right here on your screen. It is 0913-023-6602. Sorry, I'll take that again. It is 0913-023-6602. Yes. And of course, you can send us WhatsApp messages on that line, and everything is going to be quite all right. So these cogent points that we've raised today, these three big issues rocking the country today, what are your opinions? What are your views. What do you think can be done differently? How do you feel about the president coming out to support Pantami? How do you feel about 10 passport processing centers being open, and of course the undercover agents that will be carrying body cams to ensure and to report any form of malpractice happening in the passport centers? Does that make you feel safe? Does that make you want to rush and go and get your passport? And of course, COVID-19 funds. Finally, we have a breakdown of how these funds have been treated. What do you think about the funds and how they've been treated? Have you benefited from it? If you have, let us know in the comments. If you have, let us know. Let us know so that we can know exactly what to do. Now, not to forget that, of course, COVID-19 pandemic is still very much a reality, and you have to wash your hands. You have to observe social distancing. You have to use a mask wherever you find yourself in the country. Once again, the time is 39 minutes past the hour of 10, and this is where we will be ending this live session. But of course, like I said, the conversation continues on our Facebook platform. It continues on our audio streaming platform. So rush now to CIGI to get more, and rush now to www.cigiradio.com.ng to get more details about all of this and more. My name is Akimbo Oluwatobiloba David, and I'll see you much later. Thank you very much for your patience and for your comments to come.